did a complete swap with their academy roster at the time, and they did surprisingly well. But I know Tomo felt really regretful afterwards, like, man, I didn't play as confidently as I should. And as soon as he stepped on stage for Dignitas LCS this year, he said, I want to look back at this season, no matter what the results are, I personally want to have no regrets. And there's been some games where his clutch late game positioning has been absolutely crucial.
Your red side of the jungle, go through mid, see if there's anything there, go back into your own side. But even with this, I mean, this is a large wave that Gory has built up. Jensen will recover some of it, but he's already low enough that he needs to start thinking about whether or not he can stand.
Is he going to solo kill him? Oh, that was close. He's going to go for a one flash auto attack, baby. That's all it takes. Gory picks up first blood, and unfortunately, he is now between two towers, and Santorin's going to punish that one.
Forces the flash out of Santorin at the very least, almost gets the execute, but Gory denying a big wave coming out from Jensen. Yeah, but the new players are coming around, and River looking like a 2v2.
Yeah, he knows Jensen doesn't have flash, so he wants to play off of this, but Santorin also knows that as well and needs to protect Jensen as he is stacking up this wave, looking for the cage. River now feels beckoned to come over and save Gory, because Gory doesn't have a flash of his own after he went for the dive under the tower. Santorin doesn't have flash to follow, but Jensen with the baleful strike slicks it through and cleans up the kill. River, sir.
Hit the button, come gank me, please.
Oh, River says, hey, there's no
dragon.
Yeah, we can take a dragon. I guess that's fine. We don't get to kill the AD carry, but that does get the dragon stacking up. And Golden Guardians have been one of our better teams when it comes to getting those dragons accelerated as early as possible in the game. First dragon coming online at 547, 548-ish. And that means we're looking at a quick maths 2050. Just going to take the recalls for now. Mid lane is really the hot commodity for both of these teams to play around.
Look at how strong Gory is as Ignore potentially getting caught out.
Stun doesn't land, but he lands the Abyssal Dive. Santorin blocks it off with a nice Vault Breaker. The cage comes down. Huge damage from the W. Throws out the Primordial Burst, but River's still not going down, but Tomo has come to claim his prize. And that's a jungler gone from side of Golden Guard. Taking every single game as seriously as possible, even if playoffs is no longer on the line, because they're preparing for gank. Now, bot lane, Santorin looking for the Vault Breaker, knows that he doesn't have flash. That's an easy pick up. Hit 6, cease and desist online as well. Flashing after Stick say, one more auto attack. Not enough damage, but he's got the second Vault Breaker. It's a double for Santorin.
Let's go. We love that target selection coming through from Santorin. Going for the flash this one before instantly pivoting over to Stick say. Gets all the money that they need. 100% kill participation already coming out for this jungler.
This very reliably if you are Golden Guardians. So the question is, I don't think they're going to even try to. They're giving control of the dragon over to Dignitas, but the question is, what can Golden Guardians do with this pressure?
Yeah, I don't think Dignitas were expecting this contest to come through. He's already creating a little bit of space, and River to jump in.
I mean, it's still 2k HP, but if you jump in, you're going to get point-and-click stunned by an Annie, and yeah, I'm not sure.
First to the objective yet again, but Golden Guardians not looking to give it over for free. Armut already walking towards the mid lane. Potentially be here for a fight, but Licorice has the teleport and again is getting extra gold on the bottom side.
Looks like Golden Guardians say, Licorice, it's time for you to play the game with us. Teleport is here. 4,000 HP on the Rift Herald. Gory steps up, looks for a stun, but the cage blocks it River. But Licorice can just go right through because he's unstoppable. Licorice prevents him from getting the decimating smash off. 1,300 HP. Who gets it? I think Golden Guardians were able to snipe it away with Gory's W. But River forced to pop the Lance Respite. And now all 5 members of Golden Guardians are still alive. Massive burst on the other side of Dignitas, but no one is going down. And it looks like Dignitas still get to walk away.
Wow, nobody dying at all. Golden Guardians, though, they still have tempo on the map. They're still going to try and get a little bit more control. And with 40 seconds...
And Dignitas, we did see that it was actually Santorin that clutched out the Rift Herald for themselves. So they're going to have a little bit of extra pushing power. It'll depend on him on where he decides. Oh, but he knows that Gory still doesn't have flash. Right on top of the cage. Stunned for 10 billion years and no way out of that one.
Santorin and Jensen, the two guys coming back together, finding even more. The Rift Herald's going to pay off. Golden Guardians spend too much time on the map.
Throwback team comp.
True.
Oh, that is kind of a throwback. this one's a banger. I love the new profile picture.
Look at Licorice. We're not done.
Yeah. Well, Licorice is going to walk into the pit. Uncontested, 3,000 HP. River now gets to walk up, and Dignitas has to forfeit the dragon unless Santorin can pull off a miracle, but he's giving it up. He doesn't want to risk it. Second dragon for Golden Guardians. I think Licorice hasn't been able to... Oh, what happened here? I mean, they knew that Ignar's flash was down, and I guess Ignar went too far forward thinking that he had control of the river area, but that's... I mean, that's easy pickings for the side of Golden Guardians, and they'll take that gladly.
Yeah, to get their lane assignments where they actually want them to be. You see that Stixay and Huhi farming the mid lane. Tomo is not going to be there just quite yet, and Jensen loses a couple minions off on the previous wave, and now Santorin needs to try and make this play happen because they weren't at the lanes first. Look at this rotation.
And Santorin thinks that I got Jensen in my back pocket, but they're going to get collapsed on right here by Stixay and Huhi, and now Santorin is forced to retreat afterwards. He's going to get out more than likely unless they continue the dive, and Santorin has to give up the tower as well. No one is really doing anything, just fishing for skill shots. The scatter of the week goes wide. Cage also goes wide. Golden Guardians, but now look at Santorin approaching from the left side, making it slow. It's only 7,000 HP, so he's got plenty of time to look for the backline. Stixay would be the prime target if he gets in range. Oh, Breaker right on top of him. He's going to look for cease and desist on River that gets the flash out. Cage not right on top of it, though. And Tomo is down in the backline, but that forces River to pop the lens respite. Tomo has to keep his distance. Jensen's already popped Licorice. Tomo cannot contribute any more damage, but the lens respite has been burned. Dignitas, do they feel confident about taking this one? But Santorin and Ignore low. Ignore's gone. The tongue takes him out. Golden Guardians now have regained control. Jensen now trapped in the pit. He still has flash, but he's maintaining. But Armin is teleporting right out back. Maybe Dignitas can swing this one around. Armin sits in the back line. Tomo flashing forward. Stixay's trying to fight right on back. The AoE Rock is doing all the damage to the cage. The only thing that keeps him in there. Armin Tomo pulls him in with the all-out through the cage stun, but Huhi trades it right on back. And now Jensen goes golden. River forced to go back. So many low HP members, but it's only him and Huhi, and they can't get the range. And this will dive on the wall, and we're still fighting, baby. Licorice to teleport. Jensen, and he just goes unstoppable with the ultimate to go right over. Flashing on top, and Tomo says, "Sit down, boy. That's my kill."
It's even over. We're still going over here. Santorin.
He's sneaking it.
His team is all dead. He's the one who's actually starting to take the dragon.
This is incredible Solid Snake mission Tori right here. Golden Guardians have no idea. Imagine after all that fighting that Golden Guardians did.
Here comes Licorice.
They know that Licorice is around. Ignor's trying to stop him. He has no idea. He has no idea. He finally sees it. 2,000 HP, but Santorin has smite. He should be able to secure it. Just one Murano. Easy clap, baby. Dignitas, take the dragon.
Let's go. Secret Agent Santorin.
Touch him down.
No, that was Area. Okay, it was Area still coming through, but you don't get kills like that very often. That's a big shutdown. It's in the perfect place. Golden Guardians starting up this Baron right now, and Licorice, the big linebacker, trying to make sure nobody can get in.
And Jensen, it would be so hard. He has a cage, but he doesn't have flash, so he can't brute force his way in. Maybe Armin can. They're trying to burn down the tank, and Golden Guardians say it's time to turn and look for more damage onto the line of Dignitas. But they don't get realistically anything off of it. Dignitas win that exchange.
Yeah, but Golden Guardians are going right on back. Licorice did some gatekeeping before. We need a bit more girl boss like for him to do anything, and already Dignitas, I mean, Jensen's not coming over. He tries to tap the wave, but this is already down to half.
5,000 HP, 4,000 HP, 3,000, 2,000. Golden Guardians should be able to secure it, but he all-outs River over the wall! And Stixay still secures the Baron. Now Golden Guardians just need to run and get out of there. But Ignar's going to look to cut them off. Golden Guardians are going to now have to depend on their front line to guarantee their carries get the bailout they need. Dignitas still on the hump. They have a couple of towers, and they should be safe under the tower, but they're going to maybe look for the dive. I mean, this would be really difficult.
This is desperate. This is oh no, they're going to try to stop him.
He stopped one.
Jensen!
All 5 members have to recall together. Leave no man left behind.
Fight! Oh, no! I'm with you guys. I was hoping for it too. All right, again, you know, if we're getting another grade out, Licorice a little bit slow. That might be a whole turret actually going down. It's already down to half. I mean, Licorice will have to ult if he wants to try and keep this healthy. The rest of his team already starting up the dragon. They have so much vision control that there is nothing that Dignitas can come to do to deal with that. But it looks like they are going to trade at least one structure for it. So, I mean, that's 2 kills effectively going over to Armor at this point. He's got to play avoids that one. And hey, I've seen this before.
Well, Licorice gets chunked out again. Not this time, but it's still a solid.
Yeah.
4th of his HP.
Yeah, I mean, and Jensen, I mean, he's slowly stacking up all this time. He does have infinite dollars he can get, where Syndra only has a limited number that you can build up.
Next dragon is going to be Golden Guardian Soul. Under 1.5 minutes. Dignitas just fishing for damage on the Licorice, trying to just chunk him out so that they can look to regain control of this mid wave and river.
Yeah, one of the things that we haven't really talked about, but we've seen over and over, is when Jinxes in particular in these long, drawn-out fights, they burn mana, and mana is one of the big things that Jinx needs as an AD carry that a lot of others don't. You need to make sure you're okay to have the mana for the big fight immediately afterwards, and Golden Guardian, by sitting in this in ARAM for so long, 6-8's down to half already, and here's the engage.
Licorice is looking for the unstoppable force. Arma body blocks it so that Ignore without Practice gets blocked up. Cease and desist onto the backline, but River and Corey, huge Leech Stun onto the backline, looks for the Unleashed Power, but Sandstorm goes golden. Arma isolates Licorice over the wall. No tank for Golden Guardian. The Lamb's Respite keeps the rest of the members alive, but they don't have a front line anymore for Golden Guardian, so they have to retreat, and Dragon is coming up in 25 seconds.
Oh my god, another force double ultimate from Ahuhi and River. Tomo moves his way over here, and Golden Guardians don't have a response.
Unless...
Or do they?
They cleared out the vision. Dignitas have to know. They have to have a suspicion that Golden Guardian is going to look for this flip. Tomo is trying to burn down Dragon as fast as he can. We'll see how fast Dignitas want to call him over. Santorin, it's up to you, but you know what? Golden Guardians respect the potential for a 50-50 smite, and they still lose the Dragon to Dignitas. Just trying to keep Santorin peeled away from the rest of his team. Marking him as Licorice gets locked in the cage once again. Arma taking a lot of damage from the back end because 6A is free, hitting onto the tank, and no refuse. Ignore gets eliminated by Gore with Unleashed Power. Tomo now onto the back line. Shield Bow forced out. Death Rocket lands right and true. And that's the big carry gone for the side of Dignitas. Jensen's the only one left. And he takes out River, and there's no jungler anymore. And so the Baron is still on the table for Dignitas.
Potentially getting hit by all of these stuns coming out from Jensen. But now, you gotta try and create some space. 20 seconds left before the Dragon. Both teams playing for Soul.
Taking it like a champ. Licorice doing his job. Santorin constantly looking for these flanks on the right side where Golden Guardians might not suspect it. But they've been diligently marking him whenever he wants for it. Ball breaker flash to get in range right on top of Stixay, but the Lamb's Respite keeps him alive, but now they have to stand the sun. Huge knockup from Arma, and the all-out! He finds both marksman carries of Golden Guardians. Arma being able to clutch out the biggest play that Dignitas need, and if they take all 5, that could be game!
This could be game! They're all right here, they have a wave, there is nobody left on Golden Guardians at all! After 10-15 minutes of an ARAM coming through, Dignitas, the 10th place team, deny Golden Guardians dream of third.
It is the day of upsets, Josh, and it continues unsurprising. Dignitas will not go down without one more victory to add to their tally. Dignitas take down Golden Guardians.
Wow, what a way to do it, too. It just felt like they kept poking and prodding and poking and prodding, and eventually there's a slip-up coming through for Golden Guardians. They were not able to coordinate the Tahm Kench ultimate and the Kindred ultimate. Dignitas, it was a very scrappy game, but for a team that has nothing left to play for, that's exactly what you're looking for.